Baltimore Orioles franchise, episode 2. We are taking on the New York Yankees today. It has been a rough start. We started on March 30th, opening day. We got a 1-0 win at Boston. Pulled one out in a pitcher's duel. We ended up winning the rubber game in the series with Boston to take 2 out of 3. Then we went to Texas, and we lost all 3. The pitching has not held up. We have one of the worst ERAs in the league, and that's after I shut out Boston on opening day. So since then, it's been rough. That was my big worry with this team, is that the pitching just wasn't going to hold up, especially in sim. But now we've got the home opener against the New York Yankees. We're going to try to turn things around. We're going to try to sink the Yankees early. They're already 1-5. Let's just keep them losing. That's fine with me. We are taking on Garrett Cole. We've got Hunter Green on the mound. I really wanted to get a chance to pitch with Hunter Green. I'm pretty excited about this. We're just going to wear our normal home uniforms. Quick counts on Hunter Green. We have a day off after this, so I don't need to give anybody a day off. Let's just keep our normal lineup going. There it is. They've got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa playing center field. Interesting. Is there any sound at all coming through? I'm actually going to check the stream. Because usually I get a little bit of audio through my headset. There's nothing. Okay, there is. I didn't want to record an entire video and then realize that the audio didn't come through. That would piss me off. Home opener in Baltimore. The Baltimore Orioles against the hated New York Yankees. Hunter Green came over from the Reds in the offseason, and he got blown up in his first start. Only went 3 innings. 5 hits. The whip was just outrageous. Walked 5, struck out 2. I mean, that's just not what you want to see. Hoping for better results than this one. And it's IKF to start it off for the New York Yankees. This is the fisheye view. I'm going to give this a chance. I did Zoom last game. Didn't particularly like it. So let's try fisheye. We're going to start him off with a fastball. We're already down 2-1. And we missed wildly. All right, we're just going to try to pump a fastball down the middle. And he had no chance. I think he's late. We're going to do the same thing. Fastball right over the heart of the plate. And he lines one into right center field. That's going to get down. Mullins is over to cut it off. He's going to throw into second. It is not in time. A leadoff double for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. We got a bad jump out on that out center field. You see, Mullins broke the wrong way. And then I think I probably could have taken a better angle to that, too. That's a poor start. All right, now we got DJ LeMahieu. Let's run a fastball up and in. I'd like to get a pop-up or something. I can already tell there's going to be a lot of trouble throwing strikes with Hunter Green. Yep. I'm already back into a situation where I just got to throw a fastball down the middle. And it is fouled off. Full count. Let's try a slider. And it misses low. That's an incredible take. And now we have 2 on, nobody out for Aaron Judge. This could get ugly early. Let's try a fastball the outer half. It's a take. Let's try a change up down. He swung through it, I believe. All right, we got 2-2 count. Let's try to rush a fastball up in the zone. That was right where I wanted it. Perfect. Infield fly. Henderson's going to pull it down anyway. One away. There's your starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Gleyber Torres at shortstop. I wonder where Anthony Volpe is. I might have to check his ratings and see if he was just rated too low or if he's sitting on the bench. See what happened there. All right, we got a 1-2 count on Giancarlo Stanton. Let's try to run a slider down and away and see if we get him to chase. Nope, too far out of the zone. Nice block by Rushman. All right, we're gonna try a fastball up again, just like we did to Judge. God, it blew him away. 101 miles an hour. If we can consistently put pitches in good spots, Hunter Green is going to be very tough to hit because his stuff is overwhelming. It's just going to be throwing enough strikes to not fall into predictable counts. All right, 1-2 to Anthony Rizzo. Let's try to drop a changeup down and away. Up the middle, knocked down by Frazier. Throw to first in time. Beautiful play by Adam Frazier. That ball looked ticketed for center field. He makes a diving stop. That's one of those plays where I wonder if a player with better range gets to that without having to dive, but we're still able to make the play and get out of that inning without giving up any runs. The whip is still going to be a bit elevated for Hunter Green. He did allow 2 base runners, but no damage. And here's Adam Frazier. He has struggled out of the leadoff spot so far. 227 average, only 448 OPS. Fastball high. 2-1 count. All right, take a fastball in the outer half for strike 2. That was a cutter down low to run it full. Let's see if he throws one in the zone here. Line drive to first base. One hop to Rizzo. He'll take it to the bag himself. One away. And there's the Orioles starting lineup. Frazier, Mullins, Rushman, Santander DH, Mountcastle, Kepler and right, Ian Happ, Brandon Donovan, and Gunnar Henderson, the shortstop. Only hitting 229 on the season. We're going to have to get that up a little bit, especially if the offense is going to struggle, or if the pitching is going to struggle. That ball is ripped foul. We were a little bit early. It was a slider. Line drive, knocked down by LeMahieu, throw to first in time. It was a one-hop rocket. LeMahieu made a sliding stop, was able to throw to first in time. Very nice play. And that'll bring up Adley Rushman, 2 out, nobody on. And we take a knuckle curve down low for ball 2. Rushman's been pretty solid to start the year. 250 average, 775 OPS, a home run, and RBI. Ooh, good changeup. Got me way out front for strike 2. 2-2 count. Fastball high. We run it full. Made him throw a lot of pitches to get to this point already. 18 pitches. And there's a knuckle curve. Grounded to second. LeMahieu to first in time. And we get nothing on the bottom of the first. It's going to be scoreless heading to the second. And Gleyber Torres getting the start at shortstop is going to lead off the second inning for the New York Yankees. Excuse me. I probably could have turned my mic off there. All right, let's start him off with a fastball in the inner half. See if he can get around on it. He does not. There's a little bit of a shift on. You can't do the full shift, but Frazier's playing more up the middle, the shortstop a little bit more in the hole. 1-2 count. We're going back to the fastball. We're going to go fastball up a little out of the zone, see if we get him in chase. That's too far up out of the zone. All right, 2-2. Let's run a slider down and away. Nothing. So I haven't got a single swing on the slider. I just don't know if that's going to be a viable pitch. Fastball down the middle, 3-2. I don't want to walk him. And he's late on it, and it's a lazy fly ball down the right field line, but the shift was on. Kepler was playing almost in the right center field gap, had no chance to get over there and make a play on that. That's going to get down for a double for Gleyber Torres. Perfectly placed into the right field corner. And it's another leadoff double. And Josh Donaldson will come up with a 2-2 count. I really want to establish that slider. So let's try it again. Nothing. Not even close. It's just, if that's not going to be a viable pitch, this is going to be a short outing. I cannot pitch with just a fastball and a changeup. Let's try a changeup. And he takes ball 4. The changeup was high. I wanted it down in the zone. So the control has been a problem for Hunter Greene so far. And we got 2-1, nobody out again, second straight inning. Ernie at 40 pitches. Oswaldo Cabrera is up with a 2-1 count. Let's try a fastball outer half. And it's a called strike. It's a generous strike call. That'll push it to 2-2. Now let's go change up, moving down and away. See if we can get him to roll over one and hit into a double play. It was a change up, but it was right down the middle, and he was late on it. So we're going fastball up in the zone. He gets around on it, fly ball into right. Kepler's coming around. Kepler does not catch the fucking ball. Oh my God, I was trying to set up to make the throw to third, and Kepler just stood there. I was holding down on the stick, trying to get Kepler set up to make the catch while in motion to make the throw, and he just let the ball drop. So we have bases loaded, nobody out, a 2-2 count to Jose Trevino. The fastball is the only thing I can throw for a strike, so let's just throw a fastball up and in. And he loops one into shallow right. Kepler coming on, makes the catch. Strong throw to the plate is offline, but it doesn't matter. The runner did not tag and try to score. We got lucky. We've gotten very lucky so far. Back to the top of the order to Kiter Falefa. He doubled in the first. It was kind of a looper into right center. 1-2 count. Let's go change up, down, and in, and see if we can get him to hit into a double play and get out of this. He takes just out of the zone for ball 2. All right, fastball up and in. Let's try to blow him away. He is a little bit out front. Hits a soft fly ball down the left field line, foul. Let's come back with a slider. We have got to get a slider. Oh, it's a good one, and we get the swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Greene. We are 1 out away from getting out of this mess. Part of it Hunter Greene's fault, part of it mine, or Kepler. And it's a 1-1 count to DJ LeMahieu. Let's go change up down. Ooh, it was a change up in the zone. LeMahieu hammered it on the ground, foul. 1-2 count. We're going back to the slider. The last at bat, the slider was really good. I think another good one gets the strikeout, and we got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a beautifully placed slider by Hunter Greene, and he pitches out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam. He's one of those guys that is almost similar to like Carlos Marmol back in the day, where he was a guy that would consistently pitch himself into jams, but had such electric stuff that he could get himself out of those jams sometimes. All right, bottom second, 1-1 count to Anthony Santander. And we take a changeup down low. Santander claimed off waivers in 2016. Ooh, we were late on a slider. Very late on a slider. 2-2 count. And that ball is ripped into center field. Is it going to get down? No. Kiner Falefa ranges into right center field to cut it off and make the play. That ball was pretty well hit. So far, we've made good contact in this game, which is something we did not do consistently in opening day. We pulled out a win in that game with one solo home run, but there was no consistent offense. And I take a strike right down the middle. 1-2 count to Ryan Mountcastle. Fought off a fastball up and away. I was looking for probably a slider there. I was not expecting fastball. That's the pitch I was expecting, the pitch before. So he set that up very nicely. He surprised me with the fastball on the 1-2 count. And Max Kepler takes a ball outside. 2-1 to Kepler. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Ball inside. 3-1 count to Max Kepler. Ian Happ on deck. Ooh, Kepler gets a fastball up in the zone and fouls it back. Ooh, just early. Full count. And it's a ground ball through the vacated shortstop position. That's Gleyber Torres. He was playing almost directly up the middle in kind of a quasi shift. And we just chopped that ball right to where he would normally play. That's got to be frustrating for Cole. He made a nice pitch. He got a good result. Just found a hole. And that'll bring up Ian Happ with a man on first. 2 outs. 1-1 count. And a ground ball to Rizzo. He boots it, is able to recover, and shovel to Garrett Cole covering first for the out. No runs on 1 hit. Through 2, it's 0-0 in Baltimore. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge to lead off the 3rd inning. And we are going to start him off the slider, down and away. It's not a very good one. He takes it for ball 2-2-2. All right, we're going to challenge him here. We're going to go fastball up and in to see if he can get around on one. And it runs a little bit too far in. 3-1. Well, I'm not throwing him a fastball over the middle of the plate. So we're going to try change up a little bit down and see if we can get him out in front of something. And it's a soft grounder to Donovan at 3rd. Scoops makes the throw across the diamond, 1 away. That was exactly the result we were looking for there. I figured 3-1 he was going to be looking for fastball. We dropped a changeup in there, caught him out in front. He had a soft grounder to 3rd. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton. 1 away in the 3rd, 1-1 count. We're going to try a fastball in the outer half. Ball 2. We're falling behind in the count to almost every hitter. And part of that is just, with Hunter Green, I just cannot be super precise in where I'm trying to locate these pitches. Change up. Ooh, was over the heart of the plate, but we got him out in front. 2-2 count. Let's go back to the slider and see if we can even chase one down and away. It was a pretty good slider, but he does not chase. 3-2. Let's go fastball up in the zone and see if he can catch up to one. And he pops it up. Rushman with the mask off, under it, and we'll make the play just in the foul territory. 2 away in the 3rd. And that'll bring up Anthony Rizzo. We are going to start him off with a fastball away. And he is out in front of it and pulls it foul down the first base line. 1-2. All right, now he was early on a fastball, so we are going to try a change up down in the zone. And he swings through it. Strike three. Yankees go down in order in the third. Hunter Green picks up, I think, his fourth strikeout so far. So the control hasn't been great, but the stuff can be overwhelming at times. He's probably not going to pitch deep into this game. I think he was already approaching like mid-70s in pitches. So he might be done after 4. Had to protect, served one into center. Cutter Falefa's there to make the play. Hit that pretty well for a pitch that I basically just had to swing at just to stay alive. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter shortstop Gunnar Henderson, off to a bit of a slow start. And we take ball 2 to even the count, 2-2. Ooh, you almost got me to chase on that. We take a curveball down low, full count. Ah, shit, I made up my mind way too late. Way too late. I thought that was a changeup that was going to drop out of the zone, and by the time I figured out it was a fastball, it was already by me. 2 down, a quick 2 outs to bring up Adam Frazier with a full count. Had to try to protect. That was too close. Swung through it, strike 3. Dominant inning by Garrett Cole. The offense continues to produce nothing. I think I've had a better approach in this game. I've had some balls that are hit pretty solidly in this game. I think it's been an improvement on opening day. Still nothing to show for it. All right, Hunter Green at 77 pitches here in the top of the 4th with a 2-2 count to Gleyber Torres. We're going to go change up, down and in. And it's a soft grounder up the middle. Frazier is going to get it with plenty of time to throw over to Mountcastle, 1 away. That'll bring up Josh Donaldson with a 1-2 count, 1 away. We're going to go slider down and away. Knocked down by Green. He's able to recover. He had an easy throw over to Mountcastle. 2 down. Hunter Green trying to shake off getting hit by that ground ball back up the middle. I think he'll be fine. 84 pitches. We needed a quick inning, and it looks like we're going to get it. He might be able to come back out for the 5th. I'll probably have somebody warming up in the bullpen. Let's hope we get a quick out here. 1-1 to Oswaldo Cabrera. We're going to try a fastball away. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He was too early on it, so he's set up for a changeup. We're going to run that changeup down again. And he fouls it off. He's a little bit early. He timed that up a little bit better. So we're going to come back with a fastball high just out of the zone. It was a bit too high. He lays off 103. All right, let's try the back foot slider. The 2-2 count. And it's lined into right field for a base hit. Oh, my cat just jumped up in front of the TV. Get down. All right, 90 pitches. So this is probably going to be it. That extended the inning a little bit. Jose Trevino up with a 1-1 count. Let's rush a fastball up and in. I don't think he's going to get around on one. Nah. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We're going to stay right there, maybe go a little bit further up with a fastball. And he pops it up. Easy play for Rushman as long as the ump gets out of the way. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the 4th. We've got Cedric Mullins coming up to lead off the bottom of the 4th, but I got to get somebody up in the bullpen. 4 solid innings out of Hunter Green. I'm not super excited about putting in a lefty against this lineup. This is a lineup that hits lefties very well. So even though Keegan Thompson isn't the most well-rested, I'm going to use him anyway. That was a good pitch by Cole. 1-2 count. Had to take a fastball on the outer half. And fastball down low. It's going to be a 2-2 count to Cedric Mullins. Oh, man. Swung through a curveball. I must have been early on it. I felt like I actually timed that up decently well. That was just early. Okay. Adley Rushman. Slider, bottom half of the zone, strike two. I mean, he's painting up and down and side to side, right on the corners to get ahead of the count. And he runs a curveball up and in for ball two. That got a lot of plate, but it's a ground ball to shortstop. Torres with the throw over to Rizzo. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
A quick 2 down brings up Anthony Santander with a 2-1 count. And again, it's a cutter on the outer half. There's just really nothing I can do with that. It'll push us to a 2-2 count. And he runs a 4-seamer away, full count. I'm going to put a power swing on this. And it was a curveball running in. I figure my best chance of scoring a run is just getting a solo homer at this point. And take ball 4. I think that's only our second base runner of the game. Garrett Cole has really held us in check so far. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle with 1 on, 2 outs, 2-1 count. And, oh my God. We got a cutter over the heart of the plate. We put a good timing swing on it, and it's a pop-up to shortstop. Not a whole lot I can do about that. All right, let's check Hunter reliever. He is ready. We're going to let Hunter Green start the 5th inning. Kiner Falefa at the plate. We're going to go fastball up and in. And he hits a soft looper into center field. That's going to get down. Cedric Mullins had to hold up. So Kiner Falefa has 2 hits now, a single and a double, and I don't know if the exit velocity on either one has been over 70 miles per hour. So we've got up some soft hits to him. All right, DJ LeMahieu, we're going to try a change-up down, see if we can get him to hit into a double play. Not close enough to the strike zone to tempt him. Full count. Let's go fastball outer half. He's late on it, fouls it off. Oh, man, I don't know what to do now. Changeup has been our best pitch this game. We're going to go back to it. And we froze him. He tried to play it off as ball 4, but that got all of the plate. That's going to be the 5th strikeout for Hunter Green. We're at 104 pitches. Aaron Judge at the plate. I don't want a tired Hunter Green pitching to Aaron Judge. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug. I wish we could have got a little bit more depth out of this start for Hunter Green, but 4 1/3 scoreless, I'll take, especially against the Yankees. And that'll bring in Keegan Thompson. I believe I pitched with him opening day. He did fairly well. It's been a little bit mixed in the 2 appearances that I've quick managed. I think 1 he pitched clean and 1 he just got lit up. Okay. Same thing. And we're going to go 1-1 count. We're going to try a change up on Judge and see if we get a double play. I don't know how that wasn't a swing. They say he held up, so it'll be a 2-1 count. But it sure looked to me like he went. All right, let's go 4-seamer on the outer half. He takes for strike 2. All right, let's follow that up with a cutter running a little bit off the plate and see if he chases. He's late on it. He lines it foul out of play. All right, we're going to go fastball up and in. And we get him to pop one up to Donovan at third. Camped under it and makes the play, 2 away. So we've held Judge in check so far. And I'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton with a full count. We're going to go fastball away. I don't want him to get something to turn on. Runner's going. And that fastball got a lot on the plate. Luckily, he was out in front. That has him set up for a changeup, though. We're going to try a changeup down and in. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Keegan Thompson comes in, gets the job done. He'll probably get at least one more inning. And we've got Kepler, Happ, and Donovan due up in our half of the 5th inning against Garrett Cole, who is cruising right now. 79 pitches. So we've made him throw quite a few pitches. We just haven't got any results. 3-1 count to Max Kepler. Fastball, outer half. I was late. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was painful. That's the worst at bat I've had so far. I got a pretty decent pitch to hit, and I couldn't make up my mind and swung too late. And then I got a pitch that was just a clear ball, and I just had already made up my mind I was going to swing. That's a beautiful pitch. There's nothing I can do with that. Strike 2 on the knuckle curve. The very bottom outside quadrant of the zone. And he runs a fastball away to run it to 2-2. Yeah, I was out in front of that. It was a curveball he left up in the zone. I was just too early on it. Fouled it off. Fastball over the middle of the plate. That ball's well hit to right center. Judge is under it and will make the play just shy of the track. Put a pretty good swing on that. Again, not getting the result. And at this point, the offense is struggling so bad. Donovan, 1-1 count, takes ball inside. The offense is struggling so bad that I'm fine just being able to put good swings on pitches that are hittable at this point. If I'm not getting a result, that's fine. They'll come. I just need to have good at-bats. And that's not the way to do it. I worked my way to a 3-1 count, got a fastball up in the zone, and swung incredibly late. 3-2 count. Ooh, I took it. I barely took it, but I took it. That's going to be ball 4 on a curveball down in the zone. I checked my swing. Barely. I think it was debatable whether I actually went. Gunnar Henderson up with a 1-2 count, 2 on, 1 on. And he swings through fastball up in the zone, strike 3. 5 scoreless for Garrett Cole. Still just 1 hit. Only 3 base runners this entire game. Just getting dominated by Garrett Cole right now. And Keegan Thompson will face Anthony Rizzo to lead off the 6th inning with a 1-2 count. We're going to run a cutter inside and hope we don't hit him. And it didn't quite get in enough, but he was late on it, fouled it off. I'm not going to tempt him by coming in with a fastball again, so let's go with a changeup running down and away. And he fouls that off. All right, now I've slowed his bat down. Now we're going to come back with a fastball up just out of the zone. Try to blow him away with 1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And I'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And I'm going to try a cutter on the outer half with this 1-1 count. And he swings at one that is probably in the other batter's box. The pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone. He just flailed at it. 1-2 count. We're going to go with a changeup down and in, try to take advantage of his aggressiveness. And he's able to lay off that. That was honestly a better pitch. It wasn't a great pitch, but it was a better pitch. He was able to lay off that one. 2-2 count. We're going fastball, very top of the zone. And he takes, and it's strike 3. For a second there, I thought they were going to give him that call. But he gets rung up, strike 3, 2 away. Josh Donaldson coming up. And let's look at the lineup. All right, this is the 6th. I'll probably give the 7th to Baker, the 8th to Harvey, and the 9th to Bautista. So I'm going to try to get out of this inning with Keegan Aiken, and I don't have to get any of my lefties up. Let's run cutter on the bottom third of the zone to Josh Donaldson with 1-1 count. And he fouls it off, 1-2. And I believe he's early. So we are going to try a change up down, maybe just out of the zone to get strike 3. And he checks a swing. All right. 2-2 count. We're going to go fastball, top of the zone. And he fouls it off to stay alive. Josh Donaldson's battling us. Let's go cutter running out of the zone, see if we get him to chase. We do. Strike 3. Keegan Thompson strikes out the side. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, still scoreless. And it'll bring up Adam Frazier to face Garrett Cole on his 100th pitch of the night. 1-1 count. And it was a slider down and in that I ripped foul. 1-2 now to Adam Frazier. And it's a fastball lifted to center. That's going to be playable for Kiner Falefa. 1 away. And it'll bring up Cedric Mullins with a 1-1 count. Oh, damn it. I swung at a slider way up out of the zone. I thought it was a curveball. I thought it was a hanging curveball. It was not. That was a cutter right down the middle, and I don't know how I missed it. 7th strikeout of the game for Garrett Cole. I cannot wait to see the swing feedback on that because I thought I was right on it. I was too early. Okay. And Adley Rushman gets one squared up and drives it to deep right center field. That ball is going to one-hop the wall and get down for a 2-out double. So for the first time this game, the Baltimore Orioles have a runner in scoring position. I thought off the bat that might get out. It looks like it hit off the very base of the wall. Adley Rushman strolls into second base with an easy 2-out double. And that'll bring up Anthony Santander with a 1-1 count. And it's a fastball away. 2-1. Going to get a healthy lead off a second for Rushman. Knuckle curve, outer third. Fouls it off. 2-2 count. Rushman takes his lead. Fastball just low to run this to a full count. That was a tough take. I almost got froze. Here comes the payoff pitch. It was a changeup. I was early on it, was able to fight it off, though. We'll do it again. It is lined foul. Fastball, bottom half of the zone. I was a little bit out front. Yanked it foul down the first base line. Ooh, change up. I was again out in front, able to pull it foul. Santander really battling. Fights off a knuckle curve down just out of the zone. Cole up to 118 pitches now. Fastball fouled off. And that ball is weakly hit into center field. Kiner Falefa. Oh, that's going to drop. I thought Kiner Falefa had a beat on it. He was just backing up Aaron Judge, who was not able to get to that ball. It drops. The Baltimore Orioles get on the board as Adley Rutschman comes around to score. It was just a soft blooper into like right center field. And I don't really know what Kiner Falefa was doing at all. He made no attempt at the ball. Judge tried to come in from right field to get there. Had to play it on a hop, and that'll do it for Garrett Cole. Tough way for him to go out in this game as potentially the loser.
Number 86.
And I just realized I'm an idiot and didn't get my pitcher up. All right, Brian Baker's going to get up in the bullpen. 2-1 count to Ryan Mountcastle from Clark Schmidt. And it's a sinker down just out of the zone. I fouled it off. He's got some pretty good stuff. Slider down. Ball 3, full count. Runners off on the pitch. And it's a liner, one hop to LeMahieu, makes the easy throw over to first. But the Orioles are on the board on the RBI single by Anthony Santander. Kind of hit one out into no man's land into right center field. Adley Rutschman comes around to score. And the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. Oswaldo Cabrera is going to lead off the 7th inning. And it is not going to be against Keegan Thompson. I'm going to use the mound visit to give Brian Baker a little bit more time. We're going to put him into this game. Brian Baker has a 15 ERA. That's really all there is to say. I used him on opening day. He pitched great. The last 2 times I used him in quick manage, he got lit up. So hopefully this goes a little bit better for him. We're going to start him off with a fastball away. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He's too early on it. So let's run a change up down. And it's a ground ball to Mountcastle. He'll throw over to Baker, covering first for the out. 1 away. Jose Trevino to the plate with a 1-2 count now. We're going to challenge him with a fastball. And he takes on the very inside corner, 1-2. Let's run a cutter away. And it's right down the heart of the plate. Trevino just doesn't swing. It's a strikeout for Baker, the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Kiner Falefa at the top of the order. He is 2 for 3. Although those 2 hits were both just soft flares into the outfield. 1-2 count. We are going to try a fastball up out of the zone. And he does not chase. 2-2. Let's run a cutter away. And it's a pop-up. Center of the diamond. Frazier, a couple steps into the outfield, makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the top of the 7th. 1-0 Orioles. And we are going to get up Hunter Harvey to pitch the 8th inning as Max Kepler faces Clark Schmidt. Yeah, fastball running away, ball 2. Ooh, 2-2. That was a hanging slurve, but I was early on it. 2-2 count. Fastball down low. That's going to run it full. Ian Happ on deck. And it's a changeup ripped into right field for a base hit. I was early on that as well, but he was able to square it up and keep it fair and drop it in for a single in front of Aaron Judge. So the leadoff runner is aboard. Max Kepler has pretty good speed over at first. Ian Happ, the batter, 1-1 count. Happ gets a fastball in the upper part of the plate, is a little bit late, fouls it off. 1-2. Oh, I was way out in front of that. Change up, bottom half, and Happ misses it by a mile for the first strikeout for Clark Schmidt. One away, 1-2 count to Brendan Donovan. I was worried about the changeup. It was a sinker on the outer half, and I just fought it off. Slider down just out of the zone, swing and a miss.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 away now. Runner on first, 1-1 count to Gunnar Henderson. Slurve. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And it's a sinker down just out of the zone to even the count 2-2. Clark Schmidt has a lot of variance in his pitches. It makes him very difficult to pick up and kind of read what pitch it is, what the velocity is. He is a tough guy to hit. And it's an easy ground out for Gunnar Henderson to end the 7th inning. And we're going to head to the top of the 8th. Hunter Harvey coming in. His only appearance is opening day. He went 1 scoreless, hitless inning. Struck out 1. This is his second appearance. And he will face the heart of the Yankees order, starting with DJ LeMahieu. And we're going to start him off with a fastball up and away. That is a borderline pitch called a ball. That'll set up a 2-1 count. We're going to try a splitter down. And that's down and out of the zone, 3-1. We definitely do not want to put on DJ LeMahieu ahead of Aaron Judge. So we're going to try a fastball, maybe outer half a bit. And he misses away. That's not a good start. That's not a good start for Hunter Harvey. Anthony Volpe is on the Major League roster. He's going to pitch run. All right. Aaron Judge, 2-1 count. Let's try a splitter. Hopefully he gets over aggressive, hits into a double play. Yeah, again, we're not even close to the strike zone. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting somebody up in the bullpen. We'll get DL Hall up. I cannot have a guy out there right now who just can't throw strikes. Let's try a fastball outer half. Check swing. He went. Full count. Fastball has been the only thing we've been able to throw over the plate, but he was early on it. So I kind of want to go back to the splitter and just hope that we miraculously throw one close to the zone. And it is a good one. Brendan Donovan knocks it down. He's not going to have a play, though. He makes the long throw across the diamond. It's nowhere near in time. Kept that ball out of left field. And off the bat, I thought it might be 2. But it was just enough towards the hole that Donovan was not going to be able to field it without diving. 2 on. Nobody out for Giancarlo Stanton. We need to throw a strike. Let's try a fastball up and in her half and hope we just tie him up. We tied him up, but he checked his swing and took a ball. All right, let's go back to that splitter. And it was right over the heart of the plate. It's well hit to the left. Happ goes back, makes a great over-the-shoulder catch. Rushes the ball back into the infield. The runner tags from second, moves to third. Ian Happ made a great catch out there. That's going to save a run, at least for now. And that's going to bring up Anthony Rizzo. We are going to see a new pitcher. I want DL Hall. I know Torres. Oh, man, no, I can't do that. Rizzo crushes lefties for some reason. And Torres and Donaldson both are better against lefties. I don't love this matchup, but we're going to have to stick with Hunter Harvey. Let's try a splitter, see if we get another ground ball. Ball 3. I am not going to give it to Anthony Rizzo. I would rather face Torres with the bases loaded than give Anthony Rizzo something that he could drive. So let's go fastball, outer half. And it's ball 4. Just off the plate. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, and he's already in a full count. So we basically have to throw him a fastball over the heart of the plate and just hope. He's a little bit late on it, fouls it off. We'll do it again. Very late. We're going to try it up in the zone a little bit. And again, it's a strike, and it's fouled off out of play. We're going to go back to the fastball. And this one misses, and that's going to walk in a run. And at this point, I don't even care about what the matchups say. Like, I got to go to DL Hall. Hunter Harvey just cannot throw strikes. 1-1 count. We're going to try a fastball away. Hall throws a strike. It's fouled off. That'll bring up 1-2. Let's try a changeup down and away. Hopefully we get a ground ball and get out of this inning. And we get a swing and a miss. We'll take that. Donaldson. The swings through the changeup. It was not in a great location, but he was too far out front. And that'll bring up Oswaldo Cabrera with the bases loaded, 2-1 count. We're going to throw a fastball outer half. And he lines it into right for a base hit. Kepler comes on. Throw to the plate is going to hold the runner at third, but the Yankees take the lead 2-1. Just an absolute bullpen meltdown by the Baltimore Orioles here in the 8th inning. And now we have bases loaded. 2 outs, a 3-1 count to Jose Trevino. We got to throw him a fastball. And he takes strike 2. And we're coming right back to the fastball. And it's chopped slowly past third base for a foul ball. Now let's come back with a changeup. Hopefully we get lucky. It's a good pitch, and he's able to just fight it off. Let's come back with a fastball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Okay, so we give up 2 in the inning. The Yankees take the lead. It honestly could have been worse. That was just a miserable performance by Hunter Harvey. DL Hall cleaned it up the best he could. Did give up the RBI single. Anthony Volpe's going to hang in there to play second base. Wandy Peralta is coming in out of the pen for the Yankees. And we're going to get Felix Bautista up, even though it's a non-save situation, to just try to keep this game where it is and give ourselves a chance. As far as Adam Frazier goes, he is not getting this at bat. He does not hit lefties particularly well. Let me see. I guess I could give this a bat to Ramon Urias. Yeah, let's do that. Ramon Urias is going to come on and pitch hit. He is already down 2-2 to Wandy Peralta. And he swings through a changeup, strike 3. So a lot of good that did. And that'll bring up Cedric Mullins. He doesn't hit lefties particularly well, but I'm not pulling him from this game. Take a fastball away. Run it to 2-1. Hopefully I just luck out with Cedric Mullins. Oh, man. Sinker. I was right on it. He just swung through it. Okay, that's great. And circle change down to the zone. So I can tell already that's Wandy Peralta's pitch. Is to just set up that circle change, and it's almost unhittable. 1-1 count to Adley Rushman. Circle change, swung through it. I have not put the bat on that yet. If he throws another one of those, this inning's over. And it's a fly out to right. Judge is under it, makes the play. And that will send us to the top of the ninth. Ramon Urias is going to hang in there, play second base. Felix Bautista's coming in. It's a non-save situation, but still just an opportunity to keep us in this game. I mean, I'm trying to stay positive. Say, you know what, we got 3 more outs to work with. Maybe we can run into one. But I'll tell you what, this game feels over. I just have not put together any sustained offense over 2 games. And Cutter Falefa swings and misses at a fastball that he was way out in front of. So we're going to go with a splitter on a 1-2 count. And it's not even close. Ball 2. Let's go back to the fastball up in the zone. And he somehow fouls that off. Alright, let's come back to the slider running away. Too far out of the zone, full count. Fastball fouled off. Like, this is just... Every at-bat is the same right now. Every at-bat is the same. Slider lifted into left. Hap's got a long run. It's drifting into foul territory. Hap makes the play. 1 away. They just have a remarkable ability to just hang in there and make me throw a pitch that they can hit. That'll bring up Anthony Volpe. Full count. We're going to try a fastball. And he lifts one deep to left center field. Hap raging back to the track. Makes the play. 2 down. And I'll bring up Aaron Judge with a 3-1 count. And we'll try a fastball on the outer half. And he takes ball 4. I'm fine with that.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Okay. We're going to go fastball outer half to Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and chops one back up the middle. Base hit. First and second now, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Anthony Rizzo. We're going to try to run a slider inside to Rizzo. And he, again, remarkably lays off that pitch. Let's run a fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Finally get a strikeout. I mean, excuse me, I don't know if you can hear that when I move my mic or not. I had to cough. God, my phone is blowing up. Yeah, this is just... This is just frustrating. I'm enjoying playing this game, but I'm also not enjoying it just because I just don't feel like I have any hope to score runs. Here's Anthony Santander to Lead off the bottom of the ninth against Clay Holmes and fouls off a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And Santander squares up a fastball on the inner half, and it results in a pop-up to second base to Volpe.
The first baseman, number 6.
So again, good process, bad result. And I'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Sinker down and in. I was a bit early on it, I believe. Yeah. 1-2. Oh, damn it. That was a pitch to hit, and I was just way out in front. Strike 3 on the slider, and that'll bring up Max Kepler to the last chance. Oh, fuck. I just did not pick up that was a fastball. I thought it was a hanging curve. And down to our last strike, I get bailed out. That should not have even been a foul ball. We'll do it again. 1-2. Swung through it. Yep. I tried to check the swing. I was in desperation mode, so I swung at some pitches that I shouldn't have. I think it was one of those things where I'd already resigned myself to losing this game. We lose 2-1 to the Yankees. 1 run on 4 hits for the Orioles. 2 runs on 8 hits for the Yankees. Hunter Harvey picks up the loss. As frustrating as that 8th inning was with Hunter Harvey and the DL Hall, honestly, I can't put it all on them. We got to score more than 1 fucking run. And I've played 18 innings of this game so far, and I've scored 2 runs, and that's just not fun. I don't know whether to just keep giving it time, and hopefully I get better at this, and hopefully we get better results when we do actually square up pitches, which I think was part of the problem today. Part of that might have just been because we're facing Garrett Cole, and just even though we were squaring him up a few times, just nothing happens because it's Garrett Cole. But yeah, part of that is we had some bad at bats still, and part of it is just the game just decided you were not going to get hits. And I don't know if that means that I need to adjust the difficulty, which I've already said I don't want to do. I do not want to move the difficulty down from All-Star. I think All-Star is already a pretty easy difficulty for me to be playing this game on. Pitching's on Hall of Fame. I'm fine with that. As you can see, like, my pitching wasn't great in this game, but I still held the Yankees to 2 runs. The pitching was pretty strong opening day. I shut them out. So, like, the pitching on Hall of Fame difficulty, not a problem so far. Not a problem. I'll probably have a couple of games where I really get blown up, and that's fine. That should happen. But for the most part, I'm going to be able to keep the team in the game, even on Hall of Fame difficulty. The problem is hitting. I don't know what to do. I cannot move it down from All-Star. Ideally, I would like to get to a point where I'm playing on Hall of Fame. I think I was playing on Hall of Fame in last year's game and hitting the ball fine. I don't know if I've just had a couple bad games, if this offense sucks, or if this game is just appreciably more difficult to hit the ball with. All right, well, that's enough of me whining about our shitty start and how bad I am at this game. We are 2-5 through the first 7 games. Not the start we were hoping to get off to. There's still a lot of positive for this team, even if this season we underperform a bit. We have a lot of players that are going to grow into more significant roles, that are going to continue to progress. This is not necessarily a finished product. So even if we suck a little bit this initial season, a lot of this initial season is me not being able to hit the ball. I don't think that just means that this is what it's going to be for the duration. I think there's a little bit of opportunity for me to get better at this game and for this team to continue to progress and improve. But anyway, that does it for episode 2. It was a depressing episode. I feel beaten down by this game. Hopefully, I didn't bring you down with me. Thanks for watching.